We are excited. We're looking forward to the parade. Over 80 units. Again, the theme this year really speaks to everything that so many people served. And so thank you so much. I knew you'd come and help us out here. So many people served and so many people gave their lives. We're here to honor them today for Memorial Day. And so, as always, we like you to be fired up. We're not like any other city. When the parade comes, when this unit comes by us, we want you to be fired up. We want you to cheer them on. We want you to show them your love, and we want to make certain that every veteran who's here and every veteran who can't be here with us knows that in Aurora, Illinois, the love is there. I see the parade has started. Let's give another round of applause, because now we're live and on camera. ACTV is here, and so many others. Thank you, Scott Sauber and the crew, for being here. Thank you to all of our media friends. Saw Jason Crane, Jose Torres. I can go down the list of the people who helped to tell the story here in the city of Aurora.
And the premier parade for Memorial Day in the entire Chicago area is right here. Right. And you'll find out why in just a couple of minutes.
That's right. So we have units from all across this city. As you very well know, the second largest city here in the state of Illinois, recently ranked one of the top 10 safest cities, mid-sized cities in the United States of America. Y'all, you got to give a round of applause for that. Thank you, Mr. Frank. We appreciate you. One of the top 10 safest cities here in the United States of America, because what's happening in Aurora is being patterned all over the country. Our mayor literally is traveling the country, speaking at conferences, speaking about the great things that are happening here in this city. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without our veterans. We couldn't do it without this entire community. And today, like all of our parades and all of our major activities, proves yet again that we are a city second to none. We'll take this opportunity to let you know that at 2:30 at Riverside Cemetery, there's a special tour coming into town called the Pax to Pax Tour. 2 United States Marines who are traveling from Boston to Seattle in honor of 3 of their fallen Marine comrades. One of those Marine comrades happens to be here from Aurora, Jesse Del Torre, who passed away in 2007. They'll be here at 2:30 at his gravesite at Riverside Cemetery in Montgomery to honor him. And then there's a big fundraiser over at O'Malley's at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. We want to make certain that we get out there and support. We appreciate all of the work that people are doing throughout this country to raise funds for veterans, for children, and for all of the causes. We're excited that this tour is right here in the city of Aurora today. Again, 2:30 at Riverside Cemetery in honor of Lance Corporal Jesse Del Torre, who passed away in Iraq in 2007.
And what a great way, Clayton, to honor the memory of all those that have given the ultimate sacrifice and all those that are putting their lives on the line every single day for the greatest country in the entire world.
That's right.
Is get involved in those veterans organizations.
Yes.
They've got plenty of things for us everyday civilians to do.
Definitely. Definitely. And I'm sure if you ask any member of the Aurora Veterans Advisory Council, they'll put you to work pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
The entire team around here, whether you're a veteran or not, we all know someone who has served. And we definitely are the beneficiaries of their service. So as Farrelly said, please make sure you get involved. There's not a shortage of things to do here in this city to stay involved.
And again, you're going to hear it many times throughout the day, but it can't be said enough. Remember what today is about. Is your barbecuing and spending time with family. Today is all about those heroes. You know, and heroes are not movie stars. They're not pulp culture people that you read about in the news every day. The real heroes are the people that fight for the freedom that this country affords us.
All right. We are going to begin the 2014 Memorial Day Parade here in the city of Aurora, in memory of many, in honor of all.
And as they do every year, leading off the parade is the Aurora Police Department. And in the lead squad today is Officer Rob Danielle. He works in our traffic division. He's leading us off in the squad. Give him a round of applause for his dedication and service to our great city. As a matter of fact, I know that Officer Danielle, like several Aurora police officers, are enlisted in the active military service. And right behind Rob, you see the Aurora Police Department Honor Guards, standing tall. They are made up of volunteer officers from all levels in the department, from patrol all the way up to supervisors. It's a voluntary extra duty assignment which officers take to proudly represent the Aurora Police Department at various ceremonies. Let's hear it for the APD Honor Guard. Woo! Carrying the Memorial Day theme banner are Boy Scouts Hunter Offendall and Cole Butler of Troop 11. In memory of many, in honor of all. American Legion Band, everybody. They're in their 77th year providing patriotic musical performances throughout Northern Illinois each May through August. Mike Legato is the band's drum major.
All right, here in the Mayor's Banner, Boy Scouts Wayne Leonardi and Blake Huberty of Troop 11. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it's Mayor Tom Weisner and our First Lady, Marilyn Weisner. They're riding a convertible provided by Gerald Nissan of North Aurora, courtesy of Scott Wolf, driven by Alex Carmona. And right there, that young man in the back seat with them, that is Jose Torres Jr., the nephew of the late Jesse Del Toro. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mrs. Weisner. Our Grand Marshal banner, carrying the banner are Boy Scouts Matt and Drew Swarm. Let's give them a round of applause. The 2014 Memorial Day Parade Grand Marshal is Corporal Jim Morsovillo. Let's give him a round of applause. Serving 4 years in the United States Marine Corps as a combat radio officer at Quezon during the Vietnam War. He now serves as a dedicated volunteer for veterans causes. Jim sits on the board of Operation Welcome You Home, founded by his wife Donna, who is here with us today as well. Jim is active in many veterans organizations, including the Fox Valley Marines, VFW, the American Legion of Combat Veterans, and so many more. Thank you, thank you, thank you to our Grand Marshal today.
Operation Welcome You Home provides welcome homes for returning heroes. They sponsor several activities for veterans and active military personnel, including send-offs for military members headed overseas, parades and other special events, flag lines honoring fallen soldiers at funeral homes, motorcycle ride fundraisers, and welcome home parties for veterans returning from tours of duty.
Our Alderman banner today is carried by Boy Scouts Chucky Hansen and Jerome Hawkins. Let's give them a round of applause. Joaquin Taylor and Charlie Williams as well. Let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the City of Aurora Alderman Float. Please welcome the Aurora City Council and their families. We have First Ward Alderman Tina Bowman with us. Third Ward, Ted Messiacos. Alderman Ed Bugg and the entire Bugg family's here. Alderman Bill Donnell, Alderman Mike Seville, Alderman Rick Mervine, Alderman John Whitey Peters, and all of their families. Let's give a round of applause for the Aurora City Council. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you. Thank you for all that you do.
Here come the Roosevelt Aurora American Legion Post 84. They go back to 1919, one of the oldest posts in the state of Illinois, named in memory of Quentin Roosevelt, the youngest son of President Theodore Roosevelt, who was killed in World War I in an aerial combat over France on Bastille Day. Roosevelt American Post 84 is organized to promote the highest standards of community support and participation. Their members set the very foundation upon which this goal can be reached, joining in on fundraisers, drives, and sponsoring parades, including Memorial Day, Independence Day, Veterans Day, plus there's golf outings, sporting events, picnic competitions, lunches, and dinners. Roosevelt Aurora Post 84 commitments to its members is equal to its community efforts. Their mission and purpose is to help the community and their fellow veterans.
Yes, and that was State Representative Steffi Kiffin in that lead car. Next we have AMVETS Post 103. July will be this Post 103's 20th year at 1194 Jericho Road. Please stop by and say happy birthday to all veterans, and all veterans are welcome to attend. Post 103 would like to thank everyone who are currently or who have served in the United States Armed Forces. One round of applause for AMVETS Post 103, celebrating 20 years. The Whately Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 468, is one of the oldest posts in the state of Illinois and the only VFW in Aurora. It started in 1920 and meetings were once held in the GAR Hall right in front of me, right behind you. Walking with Post 468 is our 83rd District Representative, her representative of Linda Chapel-Lavia. She had to be in Springfield, but she sends her love to everyone.
The members of the Fox Valley Marines have served around the world. In World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, or wherever they're needed. They're active in the community, assisting veterans and other individuals, and are a significant partner in the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program. They also sponsor fundraisers like Hoops for Troops and the Fox Valley Marine Corps League Annual Golf Classic. The proceeds from these activities are used to provide goods and services to veterans and residents of the Fox Valley.
Love the Marine Corps League, and again, that car is representing Lance Corporal Jesse Delatorre. Passed away in 2007 in Iraq, 2:30 today at his graveside in Riverside Cemetery. We'll be there to honor him. Let's give another round of applause for the Fox Valley Marines. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy that you're here. Next is our state senator, Linda Holmes. She brings nearly 2 decades of experience as a successful small business owner and community volunteer to the General Assembly. Holmes' business-conscious perspective and determination to improve her community have helped state government reaffirm its commitment to protecting the well-being of Illinois citizens. Let's give a round of applause again to State Senator Linda Holmes. State Senator from Champaign, Mike Fair, good to see you. Thank you for coming to Aurora, all the way from Champaign, Illinois. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you, Jason? Good to see you. Good to see you. Get tight. Can I jump in on this one?
Oh, I would not even think about staging on this.
East Aurora Tomcats are in the house. The East Aurora High School band is here. The Marching Tomcats. They performed at Walt Disney World and Universal Studios. This June, they are heading to New York City. Students range from freshmen through seniors, and they'd like to thank the District 131 School Board. Check out these brand new uniforms on the East Aurora Tomcats under the direction of Mr. Brian Liska. Gentlemen, one more round of applause for the East Aurora Marching Tomcat Band with their brand new uniforms. Have a good time in New York City. Up next is a 1951 Korean War vintage Willie Jeep, honoring the 2nd Infantry Division, 23rd Infantry Regiment that fought in Korea. Riding in the Jeep today, veterans of the Korean and Vietnam Wars, Ron Shop, Nick Fowler, and driver Rich Gaffino. Yes. Right behind them, Clayton, it looks like we have another. Oh my goodness. 1951, this one an M38 Jeep. Yes. Modified to the World War II era with an M100 World War II and Korean War trailer. Impressive. The presentation by Mr. Arlen Peterson of Aurora attempts to recreate a realistic display of a soldier in combat field mode. Arlen served with the U.S. Army in the occupation of Germany after World War II, and that Jeep is part of his personal collection of vehicles
items, weapons, and uniforms of World War II.
Wow, wow. Up next is the U.S. Naval Sea Cadets, a youth organization for young people ages 11 to 17, where they learn naval history and customs and participate in community service activities. The U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps, the Aurora Division, is sponsored by the Aurora Navy League. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sea Cadets of Aurora. Next, we have the Grand Army of the Republic Museum, the GAR, right here. It is led by the East Aurora High School NJROTC. Rena Church, director of Aurora Public Arts Commission, is riding in a 1998 Mustang convertible driven by owner Mike Morker. Members of the GAR Commission are Joe Friedel Higgins, who's chairman, Dr. Michael Sauty, vice chair, Bill Nolenmeyer, Ron Stone, John Hines, and Jay Harriman. The Aurora Public Art Commission oversees operation of the museum, which is currently closed for restoration. But some exciting things are on the horizon. Isn't that right, Ms. Church? Good to see you all. Mr. Morgan and the crew, thank you for all that you do. Mr. Jay Harriman. And next is the governor of the state of Illinois. Wow, you guys are a little fired up. Are you the governor? Oh, not yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Juan Thomas. Pat Quinn has made veterans and military families a top priority. Our governor makes sure service members and their families get assistance they need and recognition they deserve. Governor Quinn helped create programs for veterans, including Welcome Home Heroes, the Illinois War Assistance Program, and the Hiring Veterans Tax Credit. Please give another round of applause for Governor Quinn. Governor Quinn for Illinois, and I see Paul Vallis is here in Aurora, Illinois. Welcome, Mr. Paul Vallis. Running as he runs on the ticket for Deputy Governor. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul Vallis.
This looks like John Cunningham, the Kane County Clerk, presenting the Kane County Vote-Mobile. The Vote-Mobile provides a complete voting location that travels from one end of the county to the other, and that makes for easy access for all voters. Anyone needing special assistance is able to enter the Vote-Mobile as the tailgate folds down and allows wheelchair accessibility. The Vote-Mobile has all necessary equipment for every voter in Kane County to cast their ballot independently. Kane County Clerk John Cunningham encourages everyone to get out and vote at the general election on November 4th, 2014. It'll be here before you know it.
We've seen so many parts of our city and our county, and up next, the Kane County Sheriff's Honor Guard. Give a round of applause for Kane County Sheriff Pat Perez and his crew. The Honor Guard are here today with various police vehicles from the agency as they make their way down the Kane County Honor Guard.
Well, that looks like the Aurora Fire Department Honor Guard right behind the Kane County Sheriff.
That really does. The Aurora Fire Department.
Maybe not. Maybe it's the
And there is the sheriff himself. Sheriff Pat Perez is here. The undersheriff is here. They are all here. Good to see you. Always good to see a fellow Tomcat. Good to see you too, Sheriff Perez. Let's give another round of applause for the sheriff and the undersheriff. And ladies and gentlemen, the East Aurora High School NJROTC, the largest unit in the United States of America, with almost 1,000 student cadets. Just about 150 came out to represent today, but they have the largest unit in the country. Today they have with us the Color Guard drill team component, the Dance, Drum, and Bugle Corps. We are so proud of them as they captured 2 national championships this year for Color Guard and Armed Exhibition. Please give one more round of applause to the East Aurora Naval Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. And their commander is here, Commander Tim Crawford, and the entire team.
Go get! We are machines!
Thank you, Tomcats. Good job, Miranda. And next we have continued unit. I told you they're the largest in the United States of America. They'll keep coming. This is just about 1/10 of their team out there at East Aurora High School. But they are being pulled together by the Drum and Bugle Corps of the ROTC. Coming on through. Let's take a listen and watch the Drum and Bugle Corps. Master Chief Allen G. Fayfar, good to see you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You too, sir. Thank you, thank you. Always happy to see you all. All right, I think I know these kids as well. Get all the East Aurora folks. Ladies and gentlemen, East Aurora School District 131 Peace Jam. Oh yes, Peace Jam is part of an international organization whose mission statement is to create young leaders committed to positive change in themselves, their communities, and the world through the inspiration of Nobel Peace Laureates who pass on the spirit, skill, and wisdoms that they embody.
And now, here's the Aurora Fire Department Honor Guard, made up of volunteers from all levels of the fire department. Thank you, Aurora Fire Department Honor Guard.
Yes.
Followed by some of the other everyday heroes in the city of Aurora, the Aurora Fire Department. They have 9 stations serving the city and house 9 engines, 3 trucks, and 6 ambulances. The Aurora Fire Department responded to 16,000 incidents in 2013. They have more than 90 paramedics, more than 80 EMTs with a sworn staff of 191. The Aurora Fire Department remembers those who have served and those who are currently serving.
And it's okay if you got wet. They're our heroes. They're just having a little fun. Sorry about that camera equipment. All right. Next we have Aurora Fire Department Explorer Post 99, formed in 2002. As they make their way, we'll let the whole fire department keep coming through. Let's keep the applause going right here for our everyday heroes. We have the veterans who are here. We've had those who served, those who are currently serving, and those first responders, those frontline folks right here in the city of Aurora. You've seen the police department, you've seen the fire department. We're so proud of everything that is happening here.
The Aurora Regional Fire Museum has a couple of units in today's parade. The 1921 Aurora fire engine, manufactured by Stutz Motor Company of Indiana, it originally cost $12,500 and is called a fire engine because it pumps water. The other, a 1964 Aurora fire truck, manufactured by American LaFrance Fire Company of New York. Its original cost about $44,000. It's called a fire truck because it has a ladder, and it's nicknamed the Deuce because of the number 2 painted on the doors. Stop by the Aurora Regional Fire Museum Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday afternoons from 1 to 4, and other times by appointment.
And these young people make us so proud. They are the Aurora Fire Department Explorer Post 99, formed in 2002. It's made up of 8 young individuals aspiring to be future firefighters. Today, rounding their 12th year in service, the Explorer Post is made up of 35 young adults who are taught and trained firefighting skills by our very own Aurora firefighters. As of today, 11 former Explorer members have been hired as part of the City of Aurora Fire Department. Let's give a round of applause for our future firefighters here in the City of Aurora. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have here the 8th Cavalry. The 8th Cavalry Civil War reenactors. One of the premier Illinois reenactment regiments, the original 8th Illinois was among the first Union troops in the field at the Battle of Gettysburg and is credited with having fired the first shot. Today's 8th Cavalry has participated on a national level and many, many times. And behind every good horse is a street sweeper. So let's give a round of applause for the City of Aurora street sweepers, keeping our streets clean, not just from the horses, but every single day here in the City of Aurora.
And now please welcome the Waubonsee Valley High School Marching Warriors.
Oh, Warriors.
The Marching Warriors is an all-volunteer organization made up of 120 dedicated members. You can see them at all home football games and various festivals throughout the year. This past winter, the Waubonsee Valley Band represented Aurora well, and they represented them abroad by performing and touring Normandy and Paris, France. The Waubonsee Valley Music Department has been recognized by the Grammy Foundation as one of the top schools for music education in the entire U.S. The marching band is led by drum majors James O'Neill and Hannah Truckenbrod.
All right, go Warriors! Let's take a listen. This is a Grammy Award-winning school. We can clearly see why. Superintendent Burkett, Principal Jason Stemp, and the entire team of Waubonsee Valley. Next, the Farmers Market is here. Today's banner is carried by Boy Scouts Alex Wennick and Cody Cook of Troop 11. This is Illinois' oldest farmer market. Here come the market mascots, Penelope and Cornelius. Let me catch that again in case you didn't catch it. Penelope and Cornelius, promoting healthy and local grown produce in our own Aurora's Farmers Market. Make sure you stop down. They open next Saturday, or 2 Saturdays from now, June 7th.
Here comes the Donut Man, Dick's Mini Donuts. Starting its 19th year with the Aurora Farmers Market, they truly appreciate your patronage over the years, and they look forward to seeing you at the Aurora Farmers Markets, all 3 of them this summer. West Plaza on Wednesdays, Our Lady of Mercy on Thursdays, and the Aurora Transportation Center on Saturdays.
Right behind the donuts says Mushy Face Cookie Company. They provide handmade, all-natural dog cookies and treats with no additives, preservatives, or sugar and salt. Make certain that you support them down at the downtown farmers market. Mushy Face Cookie Company.
Oh, when you're stress eating during the day, what do you do with this? Wouldn't you like to dig into this, Clayton?
Most definitely.
Colonial Cafe and Ice Cream's 13-foot-high signature kitchen sink sundae.
Oh,
if
yes.
you're hungry from one of your own, head over for the real thing.
Oh, yes.
At your neighborhood Colonial Cafe, located on Galena Boulevard in Aurora. 2 whole bananas, 6 scoops of ice cream, 3 toppings covered with whipped cream, and all the fixings, and it's making me chubby just thinking about it. Chubbier.
You see I'm buttoning my coat intentionally here. I'm feeling guilty. Feeling guilty. Oh my God, we love these. We love this crew. We love this crew. It's the Lamplighter Barbershop Course. They've been a member of the Fox Valley since 1947. Their goals will put a smile on your face, and we're going to quit talking and allow them to do just that. Take a listen. Absolutely wonderful.
A big draw every year to our parades is the award-winning precision driving team of the Aurora Area Shrine Club. More than 60 years of having fun helping kids in the Aurora area. Always a crowd pleaser. Welcome, the Aurora Area Shrine Club.
Gotta give me one of those little cars, Pirelli. Look at that.
How about it?
I'll be afraid I couldn't get back out once I got in. Oh, the future of our city and our country. The Boy Scouts of America are here. Oh yes, they're always fired up. Foxfire District empowers the youth to learn, achieve, become more civic-minded with camping skills and protector of the earth so that future generations will have a place to live. Aurora, let's give a round of applause for the Three Fires Council. And right behind them, Cub Scout Pack 712, chartered organization of elementary age boys from Aurora. Thank you to the Boy Scouts.
Time to welcome now the Still Middle School Marching Band. Under the direction of Chris Neklihowski and Doug Ruse, the band is made up of students from Aurora and Naperville who go to Collishaw, Gambert, Owen, and White Eagle Elementary Schools.
All right, represent Still Middle School. Let's take a listen. Amazing young people. Second to none here in Aurora is because our kids are second to none. There's not a shortage of activities that our kids can participate in all over Aurora. You hear the Still Middle School band, and right behind them, the Aurora Turners Gymnastics, a recreational and competitive gymnastics group ages 2 and up. Kids of all ages can have fun in one of the many classes or enjoy an open gym time. Check them out. Classes are offered conveniently on weekday evenings and weekend mornings. Come and play and learn with the fun and knowledgeable staff in their air-conditioned facility. Very important. American Aurora Turners, the leaders in physical education in this area, part of the American Turners, the leaders of physical education since 1848. Sound mind, sound body. Round of applause for the Aurora Turner Gymnastics.
And we're pleased to have a couple of organizations from Aurora Township. Aurora Township provides youth and senior services, including the Ride and Cane program, which provides rides for seniors and the disabled, plus after-school programming, summer programming, sports programming, free summer breakfasts and lunches to area camps.
Sammy, say the pledge, Sammy. And there is the Aurora Township Supervisor, Mr. Bill Katchen is here. Let's give him a round of applause. Leader of the Aurora Township. Thanks, Bill. Well, hello there, Mr. Lalaro. Next, we have the Aurora Township Fire Department. They provide fire rescue and paramedic services to the east side of Montgomery and Aurora Township. The Aurora Township Fire Department has a staff of 50 firefighters that operate out of 2 stations and respond to over 600 emergencies per year. Last year, the staff of the Aurora Township Fire Department volunteered over 30,000 hours to serve our community. Let's give a loud round of applause to the Aurora Township Fire Department. Dennis Sherman, good to see you, the entire crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And here comes the talk of the Chicago metro area, the Phillips Park Zoo. They're home to many exotic animals, as well as the Sunken Memorial Garden. Come out this summer, visit the animals, have a picnic, ride the tram, skateboard, enjoy the splash pad, bring your dog to the dog park, watch an outdoor movie, play some golf. There is always something to do at Phillips Park and the Phillips Park Zoo.
Always, always, always. Taking care of raid number 2 in attractions for this part of Illinois. Great job to the team out there. Hey, Dee Basile, how are you?
Don't forget, too, the general election to choose your next sheriff is coming up on November 4th. Don Kramer, a 30-year veteran of the Kane County Sheriff's Office, and he would like you to vote for Kramer for sheriff. He has experience in every division of the Sheriff's Department, working his way up to lieutenant. Comes from a law enforcement family in which his father, George, was sheriff for 8 years. Don Kramer, a true law enforcement professional who will be hard on crime but respect your constitutional rights. 30 years of experience, a great education from Aurora University, and many hours of community service in Aurora. Vote Don Kramer for Kane County Sheriff.
And keep right on smiling after you vote. Right over at Orchard Family Dental, a general dental office that specializes in dental care for both children and adults. Dr. Zahn and her staff look forward to creating a comfortable and relaxing visit for you in their state-of-the-art dental facility. Thank you to the Orchard Family Dental. Oh, we know these young ladies well. The Girl Scouts of Northern Illinois, Circle of Friends. Let's try that again in case they didn't hear you. The Girl Scouts of Northern Illinois. They serve over 17,000 girls and 4,000 adults in 16 counties right here in Northern Illinois. Their mission is to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Through a variety of leadership-oriented and girl-led programming, they keep up the great work with young ladies all over the area. The Girl Scouts are here. And they're joined by the Brownie Troop 209, marching right along with the Girl Scouts, one united family. Thank you to the Girl Scouts and to the Brownie Troop 209. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That looks like Pancakes the Clown, the marketing director for the World Clown Association. Ladies and gentlemen, give our reigning queen of clowns, Pancake, a thunderous round of applause and thank her for being part of our parade.
Pancakes, the queen of clowns. That is incredible. And right behind Pancakes is the Geneva Fried Juggler. He became interested in juggling as a young teen. She can juggle a variety of objects from the normal to the not so normal. She reminds everyone to have a safe, or he reminds everyone to have a safe Memorial Day.
That looks like Mutual Ground coming up next. Mutual Ground, Aurora Cares, and the YWCA have joined forces to present Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. You'll see some courageous, manly men walking in heels. It's all to bring awareness to domestic and sexual violence against women. Sexual and domestic violence are not just women's issues. They affect all of us.
Breeders, look at those legs. Gentlemen, kick your legs up. Kick your legs up. Look at those heels. You guys are walking pretty well in those. Little practice there. Murphy, you're looking good, man. We're going to try that at the office sometime.
Or not.
Up next, the Fisher Middle School Marching Band from Indian Prairie School District 204. They're proud to represent the district in today's parade, made up of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders from Fisher Middle School. The band is under the direction of Caitlin Burgess and Allison Ryder. Let's take a listen. Fisher Middle School Marching Band. Miss Julie Jervis, how are you? Tell Friday I said hi. Good to see you.
The National Karate Schools have more than 40 years of teaching martial arts. They have 29 schools in Chicago, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, named the winner of the Best Martial Arts School in the Reader's Choice Awards by the Daily Herald for the last 3 years. National Karate Schools, perfect for all ages, 4 years and up.
Wow, look at that. Look at all these martial artists. Lethal weapons they are. When I was little, my mom would threaten me. She's like, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. You better sit down, boy. Let's give another round of applause to the National Karate Group. Great job, great job. We're so proud of all of you. Good to see you again. Coming down the street in all green, it's the Aurora Green Fest, celebrating its 5th year anniversary on Saturday, June 14th. Join thousands of your friends and neighbors from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Prisco Community Center for the area's premier eco celebration. This community trade show features local farmers, clean energy solutions, nature and conservation exhibits, and just a citywide recycling extravaganza. Mavis Bates and the crew, be careful there, Rebecca. We don't want you to get too dizzy. The Aurora Green Lights, the Aurora Green Lights, sponsor the Aurora Green Fest June 14th at the Prisco Center. I guarantee you it is time well spent with you and the kids. The Batman will be back again with all of his bats and the bees and all of the great things. June 14th, mark your calendars.
Next up, the one and only Medina Motor Corps. Under the leadership of Commander Donald Schaefer, Medina Motor Corps, a precision motorcycle drill team, and a great unit of the Medina Shriners. And also loud, they perform on light Harley-Davidson Ultra Classic motorcycles and have been entertaining audiences for more than 50 years. The Medina Motor Corps is an all-volunteer group of Shriners who practice weekly, ride together all the time for the ultimate purpose of helping children enjoy a better quality of life. Ladies and gentlemen, the Medina Motor Corps, they ride so children can walk.
That is amazing. Closing up right after the Motor Corps, Aurora Cultural Creatives has a vision that Aurora will be a cultural hub with a respected, thriving arts community. The organization's mission is to enrich the community of Aurora and foster a vibrant arts culture by providing high-quality, free, and affordable programming, education, and events. One project of Aurora Cultural Creatives is Culture Stock Bookstore in downtown Aurora. The bookstore's business model is very unique, with 100% donated inventory and 100% volunteer staff. Hey, Nicole. Another project is the Downtown Aurora Art Walks. Stay tuned for what they have in store next, like the Cultural Arts Center, possibly here in the heart of our city.
Look out, Aurora! Roller derby has found its way to the suburbs. A frenzy of fierce femmes finding its new home at the Aurora Skate Center, bringing with it the excitement of women's flat track roller derby. This full contact sport combines speed, agility, and the promise of plenty of full force crashes. The 88s offer up derby action outside the big city, but this feisty group isn't just a bunch of pretty faces on wheels. All skaters, refs, and officials volunteer their time to the skater-owned and operated organization. The 88s also commit to giving back to the community through volunteering and making charitable contributions.
All right, up next is the Aurora Puerto Rican Cultural Council. The 2014 Teen Queen, Willard Torres, and First Princess, Elegani Royden. Let's give them a round of applause. Driving them is Tony Martinez, the new spokesman of West Aurora School District 129. Jolly Martinez and little Tony looking out of the window. Thank you to the Aurora Puerto Rican Cultural Council and the entire team that makes it happen.
Welcome to the St. Therese of Jesus School, proud to recognize those who have served their country. Representing the group are students, teachers, parents, and alumni. They're a small but mighty school of 105 students on the east side of Aurora, affiliated with the Diocese of Rockford.
St. Therese in the house. Hello. Right behind St. Therese as they continue to move forward is Alvarado Party Rentals, celebrating 12 years in business. They rent tables, chairs, tents, moon jumps, and now, parents, they have characters for kids' birthday parties. Right here in Aurora, rent your favorite character for your child's birthday party from Alvarado Party Rentals. They have Mickey and Tom and Jerry and Tweety and all of the characters that are there. Can't name them all, but check out Alvarado Party Rentals. And up next, Katie Waldo Middle School Marching Band. The Mighty Wildcats are here under the direction of Mr. Wally Cook. They're performing a school fight song, Wildcats Rule. Here we go. Let's go, Waldo. Thank you, Mr. Cook. Waldo Wildcats, going to be future Tomcats one day. Much like these young people, the Tomcat Wrestling Club is here. Yes. Nonprofit that competes in the Illinois Kids Wrestling Federation. Established in 1983 by 5 Tomcat alumni with just $100 in some local support. Frank Cepeda and the entire crew. The club is a feeder program to the East Aurora High School wrestling program in which they house their practice. The team consists of 42 wrestlers, including 7 girls. There are 9 active volunteer coaches, including 6 wrestling alumni. We'd like to recognize the men and women who served in the armed forces, many of them who participate in the Tomcat Wrestling Club.
And we're welcoming now the Huntoon Stables Horsemanship School in North Aurora. Our riders and walkers today are students of Huntoon Stables.
That's awesome. A lot of history here with the stables in the greater Aurora area. It's never,
I'm sorry, Quade.
never shortage of fun things to do here in the city of Aurora.
And of course, our own beautiful city of Aurora street sweeper, keeping the streets clean and beautiful like they do all year round. Give them a huge hand of appreciation.
Okay. Resurrection Evangelical Lutheran School is coming up next. Resurrection offers a quality Christian education for preschool through 8th grade. They offer small class sizes with dedicated teachers. Children can also participate in sports, band, and academic bowls. They also offer before and after school care. Thank you, Resurrection School, for your attendance.
And here comes the Kane County Car Club, founded back in 1963. They're extremely family-oriented, showing automobiles that are more than 25 years old. They love showing cars in parades, car shows, and tours. The Car Club would like to welcome any car lovers and gearheads to join their group in sharing the rich history of the automobile. The Kane County Car Club.
Wow, beautiful. Here comes the stilt walker. I think he has to go a little slow, but he was up there with Pancakes the Clown and the Juggler. Here comes the stilt walker. And right behind the stilt walker, probably soon to pass him up, is our giant American flag carried by athletes and students from West Aurora High School. Those Blackhawks under the leadership of Whitney Martino, assistant principal there at West High. Let's all salute the flag to show our respect and reverence for those who have fought for our country. Ladies and gentlemen, our giant American flag carried by the West Aurora Blackhawks. All right, let's give them a loud round of applause as they carry the flag all the way through. Amazing young people. Again, our city is second to none, as the mayor always says, because our children are second to none. And these young people, these athletes and students over at West High, thank you so much for carrying the American flag and making certain that our future is bright.
And some exciting news coming out of District 129 this week with the announcement of the start of the Air Force NJROTC program.
Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. The city continues to shine and continues to thrive. Thank you, West Aurora Blackhawks.
Hey, man, you wait on it, bud.
And here comes the stilt walker. He moves a little slow, but let's give him a round of applause. That must be a mighty long walk on those stilts. No pun intended. grabbing a picture with the stilt walker. Hello, thank you for being here. And you know, Forelli coming next is a group that always gets us fired up. They hail from the south side of Chicago. I can talk about them for days, been working with them for over 10 years, but I promise you, you'll get the energy in just a minute. They are always extremely fired up, and they make that journey down 88 to participate in our parades as we really work in Aurora to become a regional city, not just a suburb of Chicago, but as a city in and of ourselves that partners with other cities. Yet again, today proves that Aurora has positioned itself to keep those connections. And the music that you hear coming around the corner from none other than the internationally known, the multi-award winning, high energy, always fired up South Shore Drill Team. Founded in 1980, they've grown to serve over 300 kids between the ages of 8 and 21. They appear at events all over the country and the world. They just came back from D.C. performing for the First Lady of the United States of America, and they performed in the presidential inaugural parade. Their goal is to guide young people to become educated and well-rounded. Aurora, let's show you love from the kids of Chicago, Illinois, the South Shore Drill Team. And that's the flags. Here comes the drill team. They'll fire us up in just a few seconds. If you get the urge to clap and to dance, that's quite all right. It's Memorial Day here in Aurora, Illinois, the City of Lights. And I know they'll put on a show as soon as they get down here. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, drill team, let's show them what you got. The South Shore Drill Team, all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Aurora, let them hear your love right here in this city. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. Internationally known Drill Team. Always good to see you. I'll see you at the Bud Billiken Parade in August. Always happy to participate with you from Chicago to Aurora and back. Here we go. Keep the applause going. Offshore Drill Team of Chicago, Illinois. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making the journey to Aurora yet again. We'll see you at Buck Billiken in August. The First Lady of America's favorite youth team.
That looks like YK Martial Arts coming up toward the reviewing stand. Some students and instructors from YK Martial Arts. Their classes not only focus on physical training, but also mental discipline as well. They teach respect, concentration, confidence, self-esteem, and self-defense in a friendly and fun environment. Welcome, YK Martial Arts.
That's incredible. Always something to do here in the city of Aurora. Thank you so much. Oh, they're going to do a little demonstration for us. Give them a round of applause. Look at that precision. Thank you so much to YK Martial Arts. Parents, always some amazing things to do here in the city. And up next again, we're so proud of all of our youth. Let's give a round of applause for Cub Scout Pack 643 and Cub Scout Pack 543. Cub Scout Pack 643, right here from Aurora, Illinois, building confidence, character, and values. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the gentlemen of Cub Scout Pack 643, and right behind them, Cub Scout Pack 543. Also part of the Three Fires Council, averaging about 60 boys, mostly from McCarty Elementary School. Thank you to the Cub Scouts. Uh-oh.
And behind the Cub Scouts with us today, Republican candidate for Governor Bruce Rauner. Along with his running mate, Evelyn Sanguinetti. Bruce and Evelyn are ready to shake up Springfield and bring back Illinois.
Watch this. Citizens for Bruce Rauner! You guys are right on cue, man, right on cue. Thank you for coming to Aurora. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right behind Rauner, name we know very well, Mr. Jim Oberreis for U.S. Senate. Keith Wheeler, 50th District State Rep. So many great things going on. And we have the Aurora Public Library with us. The Bookmobile, they invite everyone to watch us grow at the corner of River and Benton Street as we build a new library opening in May of 2015. Don't forget to join us at the summer reading kickoff on June 7th at the Aurora Farmers Market. We will have the most state-of-the-art, one of the best library systems in the entire country. Isn't that right, Miss Eva Luckenbill, the director of the Aurora Public Library? Let's give her a round of applause. Congratulations on the new library. We are so excited.
Here comes Family Focus of Aurora. They produce Roots Aurora, a multicultural festival that reminds us we're all children of wonderful and vibrant cultures from across the globe. Come celebrate your culture. August 31st at beautiful River Edge Park at Roots Aurora.
Cornelius, you move pretty fast, man. Weren't you just the corn like 10 minutes ago? Good job, Bobby, thank you. Next, Tom Cross, 97th District, Illinois State Representative, House Republican leader Tom Cross. He is a candidate for state treasurer. He's running to honestly balance the budget, crack down on fraud and corruption, and to protect our state's educational funds from abuse. Follow him on Twitter and Facebook at Join Tom Cross.
Seeing I'm the Black Hawk, I'll take this one.
No problem. I stayed silent on purpose.
Ladies and gentlemen, the West Aurora Marching Black Hawk Band. directed by Dr. Rodney Schuler and Mr. John Sirakowski. The West Aurora Band Department has a strong tradition, being one of the oldest high school bands in the entire country. The Blackhawk Band is an all-volunteer group that meets 2 evenings a week and regularly performs at their home football games, parades, and festivals. The Blackhawk Band in the past has traveled to Washington, D.C., performed at the Chick-fil-A Bowl in Atlanta, and this year the band performed at Disney's Magic Music Days in Orlando, Florida. Good luck to the Blackhawks in their future performances and travels.
Thank you, Schuler and Sirakowski.
Our 2014 Memorial Day Parade. Say hello to Sergeant Dan Woods in the City of Aurora squad car. Give a round of applause for his dedication and great service to the city.
All right, thank you to the parade route marshals, Chariots for Christ. We appreciate you. We have one presentation, if you can please. Pay attention, please. I'm going to introduce Miss Rita Pennington from Quilts of Valor and ask our Grand Marshal to join us as well. Mr. Jim, come on through.
I relish an opportunity to pass on, to encourage our younger adults to honor a vet, thank a vet. A couple weeks ago, we were at Cowherd Middle School making Quilts of Valor. But the one I want to honor today is a 3-year-old favorite of mine. She comes to Nana and she says, "Nana, who's that quilt for?" And I say, "For a veteran." She says, "What's his name?" I says, "I don't know." "Olivia, his name is Jim." Jim, on behalf of the Quilts of Valor Foundation, I'd like to present you with a quilt thanking you for your service. As a lifetime member of Aurora, Illinois, Saturday I witnessed what you do for our community. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hoorah!
This is one that's been signed by the community. It's fitting for work.
All right, give yourselves another round of applause. Thank you for coming out to the 2014 City of Aurora Memorial Day Parade. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see Ms. Cherie Hell here for Judge Will County. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. Soror of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Thank you to the entire Hell family, Brian, as well. Principal Extraordinaire. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you at the 4th of July Parade. We'll remind you again that our parade route marshals were provided by Aurora's own Chariots for Christ. When you saw those motorcycles going back and forth, that was the local chapter of the International Christian Motorcycle Association, who serve all over the world. Their motto is changing the world one heart at a time. Thank you for all of our veterans for doing just that.
And please, as you go home, travel real carefully, but even more importantly, please remember what this holiday is truly about. The appreciation and reverence for the men and women who have and are currently serving our nation with bravery. On behalf of the City of Aurora, we all wish everyone a safe and pleasant Memorial Day with your family, friends, and loved ones. And remember the veterans today, especially those who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
Thank you so much.